Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 24th, 2024. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle coming out for Pisces here. Let's see what's going on. Pisces, we have travel and deception. Pisces, the thing here is that you've come such a long way. There's something about this journey that you're on that isn't quite what it seems. Whatever the journey was that you've been on, is whatever you've been going through, something about it isn't quite coming together. And it seems like you may be, the deception is, you're leaving a situation that you feel is it's too much drama, too much challenge. It's like too much of a challenge, too much of like, I got to keep fighting to get to the next level. You may be walking away from that. There seems like the more you learn, the more you find out that, oh my gosh, something else. The deception is that you're walking away, or that you're so hurt by all of this, or that you lost something. That's the deception, and you didn't lose anything. It seems like you're walking away from something that is turning into a dumpster fire. Uh, Travel with Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Tower is a the travel looks like you know enough now to know when it's time to hold him and when to fold him. It's time to go. You're trying to manifest a situation where it's easier to manage, easier for you to manifest in this, in whatever this is. It's like you're moving on or moving forward towards something else. The deception of the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords is more so like, you lost something and you're so down and out. That's why you're tucking your tail in between your legs. That's not true. It's like it's not true. You sprouted, you have elevated, you have upgraded, exalted. You're exalted above whatever the situation is. Teacher with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This is a person who is not being honest. They may be coming towards you. You've learned a valuable lesson about being true to your word and saying what you mean, meaning what you say. You have learned a valuable lesson about uh, mm, making sure like when you speak, you're speaking from a place of understanding that your words could have such a big impact, a bigger impact than you know. And I see that this is someone who may be coming in to apologize. They're not being honest, and it's mostly for the benefit of having access to you. This looks like I'm just going to say whatever I got to say to Pisces to get them to stay, or to be, you know, so we could be on the same page in some regard. They want to align to you, but more so to keep you from walking away. They're going to challenge your reasoning. They're going to say it sweetly and challenge why you're saying what you're saying. Every detail that you give, they're going to refute it. They're going to veto, challenge it, introduce opposing argument to whatever it is you have to say. And it's something here where spirit is saying that you have been taught by this person about what deception really truly looks like, and the ramifications of it, like the how things end, how painful it is. Being deceptive in this way has taught you a valuable lesson, but this person is still going to try. And when I tell you they're a charming, sweet talking type of a person, they could talk an Eskimo into buying more ice. Like, take this ice. This is premium ice. This ice lasts for 2 ice ages, 2 years. You will not have to ever replenish or replace these blocks. Like, kind of vibe. It's like they'll tell you anything. Um, Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune with the consciousness of lack would tell me that to some degree things have changed for you to a degree where you can no longer be dependent on this person's word or people's word. You are understanding that your life has changed in such a way that now you're more independent than you ever were, and if you can't do this, then you're not going to let someone else talk you into doing it, because they'll be saying anything. It's like, well, if I can't handle it on my own, then I'm not going to do it. And if you're not in that space, Spirit wants you to think about this. If it's not something you can handle yourself, do not have any part of it, because the challenges here they have the potential of throwing everything off. You've come a long way, and you know that there's a depth to this situation that you know is like out of your realm of wanting, like you don't even want to fight this. You don't even want to be in a position where that's what you have to do. Someone wants you to stay in a situation, but whatever they're promising, they're not going to deliver. They can say, stay, just keep fighting for it. They're not going to be there for you. They're not going to stay. They're not going to even deliver on any of the promises. If anything, at the last minute, they're going to abandon you. At the very last minute, soon as things get real, and soon as there's some details that come up that you're going to have to really read the fine print and really pay attention to, they're going to walk away. That's too much. That's too much for me. Well, I told you I didn't want to do it if you weren't going to be there on board. Well, it's not my fault that you chose to do it. That's on you, kind of vibe. I didn't even ask you to do that. You're like, yes, you did. You begged me. Mm-mm. This person's not being honest, and so the deception is that you're losing, and the deception is that, you know, you're afraid. The real reason why you won't do something is because you're scared. It's not because it makes sense for you not to do it. It's because you're scared. This person may be like, what are you afraid of? And then you do it, and then they leave you high and dry. And it may be something that requires too, you know. I don't like these types of people, man. I can't say I don't like them, but I feel like it's important to always be honest about what you can and cannot do, right? And give it a try. I don't know. There's something about a person in your space that isn't quite honest about what they really are capable of doing. Their motives are pure. Well, I won't say pure. Their motives are to keep you around. Their motives are to be in a relationship with you, or to have some kind of partnership with you. But when the push comes to shove, or when everything's falling down, they're gonna run and leave you out there to pick up the pieces. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, main signs, Cancer, another Pisces, or Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So hmm, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.